Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I realized that advert was probably hella loud, and yeah, I gotta fix that at some point. I tried to turn it down midway through, and it did not work, so, you know, sometimes stuff like that happens. If you ever asked what song it was, it's called Getting Over You, Rehab, but Rehab is spelt with a 3 remix by Lauv, L-A-U-V. So there you go. You wanted to know what the song is, that's what the song was. If you didn't want to know, you've been told anyway, so deal with it. I'm sassy today. But, yeah, we're going to go into our second map of this best of 3. Now, Windigo have obviously taken the map choice of Sprout. Sprout are playing with... See, now, I thought it was 2 stand-ins. I don't know if this is Starladder changing all of their logos to be Sprout logos, which is possible. They may have just done that on the server, and they may still have... Actually, we don't care about knife rounds here. He's still got a north, so never mind. Yeah, never mind. It's just that in the server it comes up as that he is on Sprout. So yeah. Hey, Deada's History, how's it going? How is it going? Still one of my favorite names. Depressing, but I like the name. I like the name. But yeah, we are going to be going into our second match of today. Did they opt to stay on T side? Ooh, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what Sprout can do. Obviously, they don't, as said, have their full roster. Their Crystal is not here. Innocent is not here. So, I'm wondering if starting on the T side may just be because of like them not actually having, or them not having their players. So they want to go, hey, let's just play a little bit more free roam, try and be aggressive. But I like it. Big upward move. I do think, like, Valiance, I'm really excited to see what they have to offer now that they're going over to Marseille. I think that they've been a team that's sort of around this level for a while, and I think that they just have the grind to actually make it through. I think if any team is going to do it, it'd probably be them. They have the right attitude. Saw it at Copenhagen Games. They were getting up early, even after having late nights, to make sure they had enough DM in before they started the tournament and stuff. So, yeah, I think that they're big contenders to do well, and they've earned it through the qualifiers. But here we go, pushing towards the B site. Ships is going to be ready and waiting, and so is Bubble. NATO trying to lead the charge, but this is all a fake. It's an elaborate roof. They've showed the bomb. They've got, look, here are my goods, here is the bomb, but it's not there anymore. You've been bamboozled. You've been bambizzled, as the bomb is going to go over towards its A site, planted down with a retake having to come in. But look at this. Look at the brawl over towards that Ivy spot. Absolute carnage, and the T's have been wrecked, aren't they? They've been ruined. I like the idea. It was brilliant. They bamboozled me. They bamboozled them. They still lost the round, though. Which, yeah. That's kind of the point, isn't it? But they get the bomb plant, so it's something. Normally, you get the bomb plant on the B site anyway. But, yeah, it's going to be a team ace for Windigo. Everybody chipping in. Everybody doing their part. Where is Crystal? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Here we go, though. Into the second round. It is nada. A singular flashbang. And the fact is, if they just rush B here, they probably have a bomb plant. Although they have rotated a second member over. Bubble is going to be waiting. He only has a scout, though. He can only kill 1 until they should cross. So, you know. Innocent stream yesterday saying he's not leaving Sprout. There you go. Who's in-game leading for Sprout? I don't even know why Crystal's not here, so to tell you who's in-game leading, I don't know. Aiken will manage to take 1. Ships are going to shut this down, but this was the aim. They got 2 bomb plants the last couple of rounds, and they killed 2 players in this one. That's not a bad round, in all honesty. It still will be a round going the way of Windigo, but that next round by is actually going to be fairly tank, and I wonder, can they get an AWP? I think it's going to be very... Actually, yes, I think they can. Yeah, they can. Aiken or Spiddy. Or a glass cannon one onto NATO if he really wants it, but... Could have had that anyway. You've got more than 1 account. If you send me the other account, if I remember, I will mod you again. But I do have a very bad memory, and also some things in life take priority over stuff like that. For example, chocolate, or just not wanting to do it. I have the power to, but whether I choose to use it is another thing altogether. Both teams will have a bye. AWP did not come into play on either side, in fact, and Spiddy's already going to kick things off. A nice start to the round. Victor will trade, but shouldn't be too much more here as, again, backwards and forwards we go. Nice shot from Bubble. That was crisp as it gets. And actually, he's going to hit the second as well. Oh, I feel dirty. You have in whispers your nickname. Okay. Any new gun puns? I don't think I've done any in a while. I literally haven't played CS in like a month or two because I've been on the road. On the road again. Bubble is, well, he's just burst the other team's bubble. He's popping off. He's, you know when you get like that bubble stuff in your eye and it just burns? That's Bubble. He's not that friendly thing that kids love to play with. He's a menace. Here we go. Punisher. Aggression. Just looking to shut down these pistols, but instead is met with a headshot from the P250. I feel like you have to say P250 like you would say 50 Cent's name. The dirty Bubble. It's like you've gone to a stream and somehow made a bubble out of it. Nice shot from Aiken, though. You're making me crazy. Oh, that's... It sounds like you're saying hello. Like, the only way his name works, if you're English, is that you're saying hello to your friend who is called Ken. Hey, Ken! How's it going? See, now that's a bad joke. Doesn't get much worse than that. That's as low as I go. No, it's not. That's not true. Here we go, though. T-side, they've got 4 players versus 3. Mathematically, they're in a better situation, but weaponry-wise, not so much. Barbie and Ken. That's... Aqua made a brilliant song. Actually, they do have a decent amount of positioning. The problem is Spillan from above. And he's just going to wreck him. Wreck him down. Windigo go 4-0 up on their CT side. A decent amount of money made. Spillan actually 7-1 at the moment. But this is where the T's get their big boy bye. The triple Bs. As they have got themselves the AWP onto NATO. Which, if he's going to pop off at any point, this would be the map to do it on. It's just such a strong map for the AWP. You can see Bubbles picked his up as well. Is Sprout supposedly the higher tier? I would say that they're about the same, to be honest. I think Windigo are definitely on the rise. I'm interested to see them in a LAN situation. Because that'll be the thing for me. I want to see how they do on a LAN. And maybe this will be the one they qualify for. Because online they have looked excellent, but we're yet to know how, like, whether the pressure will get to them or how they're actually going to perform. But they have looked really good recently, so... I'm looking forward to seeing what they have to offer. Sprout, on the other hand, they've sort of had, like, rumored roster moves. 2 of their players aren't even here. It's a weird space for them at the moment. And things clearly haven't been working, so... Who knows? Who knows? Cycro? He's going to lose that battle. Punisher, how is that not through the wall? I don't even know. For some reason, their health's gone, and, well, he's going to have 4 left after the second engagement versus A Ken. What are they qualifying for here? This is for StarSeries. If you get through the whole qualifier, you qualify to the $300,000 event. So, you know, seeds of doubt have been sown. Thank you for that beautiful pun that I'm sure no one has made before, me included. But this has just been a shutdown. Windigo just trashing Sprout at the moment. And there's not been any real response. That's the most worrying thing. NATO's still waiting, hoping that someone peeks into the angle. But the fact is, why would they? They have the bomb. They have 3-man advantage. Unless they were being really cocky, Windigo are not going to go and fight this. And they'll probably wait until it gets down to the lower portions of the round and just try and take the guns away. Do you get a salary for casting? Yes. I am employed by Starladder. And then I do freelance stuff as well. So, I kind of get the best of both worlds. I'm a lucky guy, I'll be honest. I get to talk for my job. I get to talk to you guys. I get to have some fun. And, yeah. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Obviously, within reason. If you're going to start asking me, like, oh, what size clothes do you wear? And it just gets weird. I'm going to just not answer them. Hello, Catrendia? I probably completely butchered that. Or is it Catrendia? Catren Dia. Responding to chat. Yeah, I'm gonna chat a little bit. You get to make up puns for a living. You married, Tom? No, but I do have a girlfriend. And she's Ukrainian, so she will beat you in a fight. What shoe size? See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. 10. There you go. That's as far as it goes. Still the best caster. Well, you're my favourite, Dead as History. Unless anybody else asks, in which case they're my favourite too. Love me. Hello from Malaysia. Hello from Ukraine at the moment. How do you get out Silver 2? Turn on your monitor. That's a good one. NATO. There we go. He's opened things up. He's utilized that AWP and the lost bonus has given the rest of his team a bye. AK's galore and Victor. He's already got 2. There's a 3rd. Oh, that Molotov is absolutely flawless. Pushes him out of the corner and you know what? This round is looking as done as the last. Sprout are being trampled at the moment. The flowers are yet to bloom and Windigo, they're bringing winter early this year. Hello from Canada. I want to go to Canada one day. I'm probably going to see Scrawny at some point. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. He always seems to be coming to Europe. See, currently at the moment I am unranked in CS, so I can't really comment. Bubble is even going to end Cyclone. And Spiddy, well, he's doing the opposite of what his name suggests. Playing nice and slow. Just wandering around. Hello from Cornwall. Not that far. That is true. I was in London a few months ago. That's where I lived. Go to Canada and freeze your balls off. No. I will... Well, actually, yeah, actually, I probably will go there when it's cold. I don't mind the cold. How many of these puns do you have? Many. You should be doing ESL Pro League, but then I have to go on Facebook. I can cast to the 7 people who are still watching. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love it. I love Facebook. My mum loves Facebook too, actually. Uses it all the time, shares loads of ridiculous posts. Mark is always watching, just remember, guys. I've got to stop, they'll never hire me again. Oh, that's a mistiming from Ships, but he gets away with it a little bit, still finds one. Bomb looking to try and cross onto the site, NATO goes back to claim it, Cyclone getting sprayed. Molotov's going to deny any further push. Would she watch you on stream? My mum actually does watch the cast sometimes. Should Starladder _CS obviously M Facebook from your mum. Brilliant. Hey, my mum's casted. I'd watch that. Because she'd have absolutely no idea what's going on. And my mum has watched my cast. She knows how bad my jokes are. You've got to realise, most of you, or some of you will have heard me cast before. Most of you who haven't, you've got to put up with me making these jokes for, say, maybe a few hours a day if you want to watch the matches. My mum has had to put up with it for 23 years. 23 years. Now imagine that. That's crazy. Like, she must... Oh. My mum's not here. I don't live with my mum. How long are you casting for today? I'm casting this and one more best of 3 afterwards, which will be AGO versus X-Tartus. But then the pretty much most of the qualifiers, unless it's parallel games, I'll be doing it. So if you're enjoying it, that's great news for you. If you're not, I am very, very sorry. there's a Russian stream and yeah, you can mute me. Invisiturtle. Ooh. Very slowly sneaking up on you. Board at 23, yeah. Stuff happened. It's almost 1 AM in Taiwan. That is dedication to this match. You're 30 and living... To be honest, if I hadn't met my girlfriend, I would also still be living at home. So, yeah, it's nothing. Stuff's expensive, dude. Hey. You enjoy it. I enjoy you, Red Hulk. But here we go. We've got a buyback. It's 7-0. Windigo are looking to win to go. That one was so lazy, even I didn't find it funny. We've got T setting up in a default, but look at this for Punisher! He's got no fear! I don't know why he would at this point. They're winning 7-0 on the CT side. They've got a buttload of cash and their opponents are getting slaughtered every few seconds. But that's still audacious. That is a lot. Push going to be coming in towards Punisher. And he wins the second duel. He even takes the AK. Like, there could have been another guy there, but he doesn't care. Be glad your mum is not hitting you with a frying pan. If that's happening to you, please seek help. That's dangerous. Married last year and still feels weird. Oh, God. How much cash qualifies as a buttload? What? Honestly, it depends how big your butt is. I would say personally that if you combine all of their cash, what? So 20,000. Okay, let's wait a second. Aiken's got a kill. I'll do it in a minute, even though it's going to go up. So slightly misleading. Victor. He only manages one, but Bubble's there to trade. And here we go. NATO Sapphics. 1v3. My boy Niels looking to try and turn this back. He spots the arm, gets the first. Spallan is just around the corner. No! Pull your gun out, NATO. 8-0. Windigo destroyed. But yes, so it like 27k. Okay, it's going down now. But let's just say 30, 40k. I reckon if you took that out in notes, that's a lot. That's probably more. RIP headphones users. See, I don't know the limits of this microphone, so I don't know how loud this is going to be when I shout. Maybe I should just move back a couple of grand. You know, yeah. In dollar bills. In dollar bills. Bakermeister, what has happened to you? This car's going very wrong. Yeah, I'll admit. Let's wind it back in. We got a tactical pause. It's called by Sprout. Not overly surprised. We're actually going to go for a bit of a force buy here. Wasn't loud at all. Or maybe you just have good ears. Yeah, tactical pause for me. Or bad ears. This is just a slap down of a round. Cyclone manages one. NATO with the scoot. Walking a boot. And hoping to find some loot. Maybe in a few seconds he'll shoot. Never mind, he'll get shot. Which doesn't rhyme anymore. Was it you who casted with NATO? Yes, it was. Why aren't you in uni? I've already been to uni. I've got my degree, and now I'm a caster. Clearly, I'm using my degree very well in marketing. But like, my mum always like, yes, but you market yourself, Tom. Ha ha! It wasn't worth 30 grand. More than that, in fact. You marketed just... There you go. Yeah, you marketed yourself well. Even though 90% of you have no idea who I am. I was guessing business or marketing. In fact, it was actually a combination of both. Your mum's bants. My mum is bants. She actually insults me regularly. Victor, well, the confidence at this point is just ludicrous. Spallan, gonna spin around and... Well... This is, Well, this is again one of those situations where if I was going into deep analysis, I would say that Sprouts are getting bummed. This is destruction. They've not won a single round. Dennis is on 1 kill. Like, the top fragger in the server for them has 5. Victor is 15-3. Spallan is 13-2. This is insane. Like, I have every idea who you are. It says right here. Tombiz. Yeah, you need the auto shotgun out. NATO does have his AWP back in play. I'm not saying I'm biased, but... Come on, NATO. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Well, they do say if you can't dance, then you ain't no friend of mine. And he does dance his way out of that situation. So for now, we can remain friends. Or is it if you don't dance? It's if you don't dance. God, Tom, at least get the lyrics right. Punisher will still find the opener. But finally, somebody takes down Victor. He's been on top of the train. I say the train as if that's easy to tell. But he's been up there quite a lot. Dennis actually finds a second. He's just managed to triple his kills in one round. But eventually, or times it by 3. He's got double them in one round. Cyclone. That was a cheeky little shot back. Flashbang actually going to leave Spallan completely blind, but he has been a menace so far. Tom Biz because of the business degree. I'd never actually thought of that, but no. I was Tom Biz when I was like 13 years old, so I did not have a degree at that point. Here we go. Can they do anything here? It looked like they were finally going to win themselves a round, but instead it is going to be an 11-0 scoreline. This is, yeah. When did you start casting? About 3 years ago. In a galaxy far, far away. Do you know what? So today, there's this thing in Ukraine where it's like you can get all this. There's 6 Star Wars characters on some water bottles, and I bought a box of 6. Now I was expecting to get 6 different ones. Instead, I had 3, and then the other 3 were the same. Never been more disappointed, probably in my whole life. It's actually made me quite sad. Now I have to go and try and find the other ones. And I'm pretty sure I got... Who did I get? I got Darth Vader. I got... I think it was Yoda. And... just a Stormtrooper. And I was like, what is this? So I didn't get Chewbacca, R2-D2, and C-3PO. Like, what even is that? Like, seriously. I got memed so hard. And, now I have to go find the other ones. Because that was the whole point. I wanted all of them. I was like, buy a box, get all of them. Nope. No. Just get memed on straight away. Promotion run by Valve. Buy this, you get everything. Haha, you don't really. Spallan, once again. This ladder has just been the ladder of death. You take steps towards your doom. Where's Jar Jar? No one wants Jar Jar on a water. No one wants Jar Jar. Misa. Misa annoying. That was probably the worst Jar Jar Binks impression you've ever heard in your life. Probably closer to Smeagol than anything else, but... You got bamboozled. Yes, I did. I got bambizzled. However, the T's, they're looking to try and get themselves back into... This is a save. It's been 11 rounds in a row. The lost bonus stopped here. It doesn't get any higher than that. What uni did you graduate from? Greenwich. It's not a good university. It's pretty, though. Spallan will shut down another, but actually Victor gets traded out. But just dealing with everyone here is going to be difficult. Nice shot from Aiken. That's a second. He picks up an AK-47, but will die to Bubble with the CZ. Spiddy catches one more, and that's a nice shot. But now it's all onto Bubble. He's been popping heads so far. Oh, can anybody pop the bubble? Yes, they can. Cyclone will win the first round. It's 11-1. The dream is dead. No 16-0 for you, but there is 16 grand for ships to buy back into this round, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. Someone just put hashtag give Tom a raise. I agree. Also, hashtag Julie's in the kit. For anybody who wasn't here earlier. It's a movement. I'm starting it here. Hashtag Julie's in the kit. Tactical pause taken by Windigo. Really? Really? Hashtag demote Tom. Oh. Okay. Well, that didn't last very long, did it? Julie's in the kit. Julies in a kit affects 1 in 3 Americans. Some people are still unaware that Julies in a kit is a serious problem. More people invested into Julies in a kit, we could have just £1 a month. That's what, just £1 a month. Just $800 and you can invest into Julies in a kit. Either way, we're back in. I'm gonna stop that now. Quite enough of that one. Look at this setup from the CT side. They really want that upper B spot. That's a nice flash, but even better shot from Bubble. Hits the timing and the man advantage already swings. And will they actually check properly? They've got a double AWP here for the CT side. And the pop flash in, back out. But this time NATO hits the shot while flashed. Or he avoided it. I couldn't quite tell. I missed it. Sorry. Look at this. Still, though. Cyclone waiting back. Maybe able to pincer him from behind. Full rotation already coming from the CT side, though, as they've gambled on towards this A site. They've gone for everything over here. What happens when it's a 16-0? They win. And feel quite happy. They get given big boy pants. NATO will already manage to find a second, though. The 16-0 dream is already dead. And it's getting deader. That's a good word, Tom. Although, Bubble styling, but he can't quite do enough. He gets a couple, but he'll be shut down. And Sprout are actually going to find themselves a second. You want another tactical pause, Windigo? Maybe? 1611, said Side Story. Remember that. Remember the name. What's it, like 50% something, 50%, no, like 8% pain, 100% reason to remember the name, even though that adds up to 58%. Tom, don't call me Tom Biz Biz. That's not it. That's just Tom Biz Biz. Or Tom, you made me get my own name wrong. Bismeyer. That's the name. Bismeyer. Well, you need to say it more French. Tom, don't bully Windigo. I bully everyone. I'm a horrible person. If they lose 60 though, they've got to execute. Tom giving you the biz. Or wouldn't it be better if it was Tom giving you the biz and then the close the brackets nis? There you go. I've made it better for you. CTs, they've actually started to dwindle in cash. Is this caster full drunk? No. I'm just weird. Don't ruin my vibe. Punisher up above. The aggression has been reduced from the CT side, I will admit. They've finally been put in their place. I haven't. Spiddy. He gets the opener, but it's going to be traded back. Victor in quite a predicament, though. He needs his kill onto Aiken at least, and that's the bomb. Now turns around, catches Dennis as well, and Victor's just gone ham. Bubble, well positioned, will shut down NATO, and what was an early pick seems to go all the way back. 12-2, Windigo crush Sprout once again. Somebody's going to need to plant some new seeds, as the only seeds that are here right now are seeds of doubt. Well, there you go, Reggae Face. I gave you some more puns. Hombiz, the new YouTube, buzzing with biz. Or if you want to go 18 plus, you could say bashing with biz. Not, you can say what you want about that. I'm not insinuating anything. Mind your own business. There you go. That's not a bad one. I like that one. What's this? A technical pause. Someone timed out. It is going to be Aiken. Buzzed with biz. See, now that makes it sound like I'm doing bad stuff. 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to... Coma Light, you almost got me there, Red Hog, I'll be honest. I was about to read that. Busy Bee. Busy Bee in the hizzle. They call me Tom Bizzle. There you go, is that better? Blogging for hacks. Oh, relogging. Oh, reblogging would be much better. Bizzle my snizzle. That's just awful. The thing is though, like my rap name has already been taken. It's Lethal Bizzle. Like it's already gone. I can't have it. I could be like T Bizzle. Oh, Mimili, I haven't. I'm saving myself for marriage. Bizzle my nizzle for shizzle with the Tom Bizzle. With the T Bizzle would sound better there. Just, okay. You love Space Soldiers? I do too. I like Space Soldiers. They're an awesome team. And I'm glad that they've like slowly risen rather than just like constantly kick players and like try to change stuff. Why does Harry keep stealing your gigs? Harry's an awesome caster and a lovely person as well. And probably one of my best friends. So there you go. Good luck with marriage. You love Space Soldiers and Auto Snipers. Oh, I see what you did there. That was a golden opportunity taken. How are you today? That is very kind of you to ask. I was quite stressed earlier because when I started the stream, I was getting 30 FPS. Now, for those of you who haven't noticed, I keep a FPS counter in the corner for when things break. But I'm getting like around 100 right now, which is a lot better. But now I'm happy. I'm enjoying chatting with you guys. It's been a lot of fun. And, yeah, golden opportunity. See someone picked up on that one. I can't see more than... Oh, no, not this. It can if it lags a stream. Yeah, you see the pun now. Woxic and Calyx. I didn't Woxic and Calyx... Was Woxic on Dark Passage? I don't remember. Cinematic 12 FPS. You get... It gives you free slow motion if you just buy a bad computer. Did you know that? What team was Speedy on before? Mouse? Can be more if you overclock it. Are they paying you for this stream? I'm paid on a contract, so I get paid monthly, and then I just do this. Yeah, I do this as part of it. See how to play the game in slow motion. If the stream is less than 15 FPS, we are legally allowed to leave. You're legally allowed to leave at any point. I didn't know that you had an obligation. It's like, well, if the stream is 16 FPS, we hold you at gunpoint. We being me, not Starladder, because I would never imply that about my employer. You get 300 FPS. Is that while streaming? If that's while streaming, then that is impressive. Dennis used to be on Penta. I want to say yes, but I genuinely don't remember. Someone else has said yep for you, so there you go. You were told you have to stay. Okay, well you do now. So deal with it. T-side is the last round of the half, and they have invested, obviously. It's great that we had me here for the in-depth analysis. Dennis will be able to find one with the deadly CZ. And the rest of the team are actually going to go pushing right towards ships. He's on the edge of this smoke, just waiting patiently. There comes the flash. He avoids it, but Spinny just snaps onto his head. However, Bubble is rattling off shots, switches to the Deagle. He's going to carry on. Okay. He doesn't want to stop. Bubble. Can't be stopped, can't be popped. Gonna be NATO and Aiken looking to try and hold things down. Smoke will fall. Punisher is here with Bubble, of course. Never mind. No, he's not. I lied. And actually, Aiken's going to close it out. So 3 of the last 4 rounds for Sprout. They at least have a little bit of a resurgence. But it's still bleak. Even with those last few rounds, they have to have an impeccable CT side. First time here in Newcastle, and I think you're my new favourite. Aw, thank you very much, Muffin Man Steve. Fortnite or PUBG? I can't stand PUBG. And I have played it. Like someone, I think it was Harry, just Harry GG, as he's more formally known, decided to buy me PUBG when I specifically told him not to. And I've played, I think, 8 hours since he bought it for me in August. So yeah, I don't like it. Fortnite's quite fun, but I just like, if I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna play CS, and I haven't even had time to play that. I bought Far Cry as well. But anyway, NATO, he's found the headshot. They are going to be pushing in on towards his position, but he has a very good flank. They're actually going to go very aggressive, and they've used the Molotov to hold off any rotations. This gives a lot of control, but the problem is that control is only valuable if you have the flank as well, which they do not. So NATO's position is probably the most valuable at the moment. They have planted for the side of the train, which actually nets them quite a bit of control. Punisher looking to try and turn the tide back after they've lost multiple players. Aiken will take the fight alone. Now, there is a kit onto Cyclone. NATO doesn't really want to be the man defusing this bomb, but he is going to be the man getting the headshots, and now Punisher, surely he can't win this. They are going to get a man defusing. Nice shot. Take down Spiddy, but they're already getting the defusal in. And weird that they do initially have NATO defusing the bomb, but it doesn't matter. Sprout get themselves that first round, more importantly. The question is, can they do anything with it? Because in the previous, they instantly lost the return, and the game was done. Ah. I think with PUBG, like, I just think that it's not a game I enjoy watching unless I like the streamer. That's the biggest thing for me. Like, if it's someone like Shroud, I like Shroud. He's sick at the game. It's enjoyable. Do I want to watch someone play it because they're good? No. The first guy to win the, like, PUBG tournament won because he won the first game by hiding and won the second game because he got, or finished, like, 9th because he got stuck in a wall. That's not entertainment. Also, I'm very impatient, so the first 10 minutes of that game is completely pointless. But here we go. Push in. T-side do actually opt to force up, and Bubbles hit the first shot. Victor's found a second. How have they done this? They only got a bomb plant, and they've already done enough that this round is pretty much over. They can't win these second rounds after winning the pistol on Sprout. This is bleak. What's the best competitive game to watch? You're asking a Counter-Strike caster what he thinks the best game to watch competitively is. You couldn't ask for a more biased opinion ever. Because obviously I'm going to say that it's Halo 2. Chess. I imagine, like, I'd love to see, like, stress chess. I'd love to see them, like, add dramatic music to chess. Like, just online. Just, like, every time he goes to move a piece, it's like, dun dun dun, or like, dun 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 dun. Like, that'd be entertaining. Super Smash. Oh, I can't wait for the new one. Oh, I'm gonna play that so much. Stress chest, yeah. I totally didn't just butcher my words. But here we go. Buy back in. Sprout with their backs. Wow, I've forgotten how to speak. There's chess boxing. Are you sure that wasn't like Harry Potter? Not sure how you're doing a more serious stream. Passive aggressive much? Yeah, just a little. You want me to cast around properly? I can do that. I can try. Right. So, we're going to have the T side gathering up. Having themselves a bit more of a default. A little bit of aggression coming out from Aiken. And you can see that the CT side are looking to try and play a little bit closer. They've got some limitations. They do have a couple of scouts in play, which can work as tag machines. Spallan setting up, and the utility definitely favors this T side. There is a kit onto Spiddy as well, so they do have a little bit of extra time, but in a retake scenario, they are going to be in trouble. NATO already hits the first tag, and a headshot onto the second as well of Ships, and he is just rocking my world. He pretty much gave me the best round to try and cast seriously. Victor has already managed to pick up another, but look at the HP currently on this T side. They're taking an awful lot of damage. NATO still positioned up with that scout styling at the moment. A third kill for him already. And Cyclone looking to push in on the flank. Finds one more. It's all onto Bubble. 1 versus 3. He's retrieved the wrong gun. The MAC-10 is not what he was looking for. Tries to work with the AK, but that is going to be it. Sprout take themselves another round. And it is going to be 13-5. Better? Is that what you want? That was a more standard round. What's wrong with this caster? Shut up, Leon. What nationality is NATO? He is Danish. We want personality. That's fine. I was just doing that for one round. I wanted to show off that I can. But, yeah. That's a more serious cast, but it's not quite as fun. Favorite team to cast? I quite like G2. I just think that they're so aggressive. But Shox is gone. Shox is gone. Like, what's the point anymore? Although Mixwell could be dope. Oh, hello. This is actually looking sick. NATO just... Don't buy the ult, buddy. Just use the scout. He's popping heads at the moment, and... They can... There you go. Shut down CT side off to a flying start. The best casters cast in a Ugandan accent. If you can send me some clips, I'll love to see that. What is the biggest comeback ever in history? I'm going to go ahead and say probably 15-0 to 15-0 and then winning in overtime. I did, what was it? Frags is coming back against Gambit is the most impressive one I've seen recently. Like, that was insane. I think it was 13-2 half on overpass, and then Frags win 16-14. Like, you what? Like, how? How? Favorite team? It probably is... Oh, I want to say G2, but it's because Shox is my favorite player to watch. But he is no longer in the team. So I actually don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm a guy without a favorite team. I quite like Mouse Sports, I'll be honest. I think they're cool. And I like, there's a lot of individual players I get on with. I think Quick is a lovely guy. I get on well with NATO, who is just slaughtering at the moment. With that scout. Spiddy on the flank will look to close it. Oh yeah, QB5 versus Mouse. Like, I have never... my mum genuinely like shouted up the stairs, worried about me, because I was screaming. I was like banging the table, because I'm good friends with Quick, and I knew how much that meant to him. So that was crazy. What's the biggest hard carry you've ever casted? When Electronic used to play for a team called Rebels, he did a 68-round game versus Gambit. I can't remember if they won or lost. It was so long ago. But it was him versus Gambit. It was one of the most impressive individual performances I have ever seen. And that is why I have an AK-47 with 4 gold electronic stickers on it. Do you live with your mum? No. Not now. I did a few months ago, but now I live with my lovely girlfriend in Ukraine. Is Windigo actually good? I think they're up and coming. I think they've been very good online, and I'm excited to see them when they get to a LAN, which I don't know when it will be. Here we go, though. Double AWP set up in for Sprout. The AKs are back in for Windigo. Shot not going to be connected, and NATO actually tagged very early on. Wait, your friends are... I am from the UK, but I did Lithuanian LANs when I first began. He was very nice, even when I started. Bubble. Great entry, and actually Victor's found another. This may be the beginning of the end for Sprout, as already they're getting slaughtered one by one. Dennis and Cyclone, all that remains, and I don't think they have much of a choice to say. They've got some extra cash. Obviously, the double AWP setup was fairly costly to them, but they'll be able to buy back in anyway. Simple performance on Mirage versus Mouse Sports. Simple, I think... There's always going to be an argument in most games that Simple is a hard carry. He's just a ridiculous player. Why did they hire NATO? Because I asked them to. Basically, they were looking for casters. Harry was busy, and he's the person I normally cast with. I knew that Connor and Hugo, who again I usually cast with, wanted to duo together. So I said to them, hey, do you mind if I know that NATO's free? Do you mind if I cast with him for this event? And they sent him a message and asked. Like, I don't know how often he'll cast. It's probably not very often, obviously, because he's in a pro team. But yeah, I basically said, hey, do you want to cast? And they, yeah, offered it to him. And it was fun. Like, I really enjoyed it. I've not really casted pure play-by-play before, but it was fun. Sprout has a stand-in. Sprout has 2 stand-ins. Aiken and Cyclone. Why not you? Because you're not cool enough, Leon. Sorry. Get wrecked. Pause taken. Was actually by Windigo, maybe not wanting to let this go, as they win this round in the bag. And the game is almost in the bag. I just missed a few letters, but you know, close enough. Is your belly button an innie or an out? It's an innie. Outies are creepy. Sorry. Just shave your head. Sorry, it's not you, it's me, Leon. B-side. Gonna have Spitty as the Lone Ranger of the B-side. The Catalyst, the solo defender. And there's gonna be some nades thrown in, but it is all a bait. A bait towards the A site as the bomb will go towards B instead. And it's gonna be planted without any real problem. Ship's gonna go aggressive, look to try and take the fight down towards these CT players. He has support as well from Victor, and they're gonna be holding these angles, but Spitty hits the shot anyway. And they've got to watch out for ships, and oh, it's sketchy, but he wins the battle in the end. And actually looks to retrieve the AWP. There's a late lurk from Bubble. Now, this is going to be the surprise, because they know there's a player back here, but they don't know there's two. Why would they know there's two? Punisher up above, looking to catch Cyclone, and does, but this is it. This is the lurk play. Bubble, you are an evil genius, as you've caught out one of the remaining two players. Spitty now in panic mode, as there's so many players left to find. And, well, that is all she wrote, really. You've got a little bit of money for Aiken and Cyclone. In fact, we can even see a drop of an AWP, so that's something at least. It's not going to be the best of buys. 100 to 71 Electronic. They lost 2-0 maps, first map. Yeah. Did you actually just go and find that Gambit versus Rebels game, Hetty? Because if you have, could you send me the HLTV page on Twitter? You can type !caster. That would actually mean a lot, because I did not know that. I want to look at that game, because that is one of the craziest games I've ever casted. So yeah, if you could send that to me, I would love you forever. Do you accept CSGO skins as donations? I'm not playing that much CSGO recently. Honestly, follow me on Twitter. That's all I really would like. Anything else? Hey, I just appreciate that you're enjoying the casting. That's it. That's all I need. I don't need no money. I have my employer for that.